Hello, once again I'm back. I missed a video yesterday. It would have been day 3 of keto. Today's day 4. Just had a lot going on yesterday. We had cheer practice with my daughter, which she was struggling with the diet. She was at grandma's house and not eating properly, so she was hungry all day and tired and weak. And I spent all day on the phone with people trying to get their diet right and trying to get her fats in. We finally got her somewhat fed to where it wasn't bothering her. She had good practice, didn't seem to be weak. Well, she was a little weak, but tumbled real well. She got through it. Today, she's been at home. She ate some bacon and eggs. I made her some bacon this morning when I got up at 4. She doesn't know how to make it, so there you go. My oldest daughter, she doesn't know how to make it either. She's 23, which is kind of sad if you ask me, but hey, it is what it is. So I'm going to teach my oldest daughter, my youngest, to make bacon on her own, probably sometime next week when I have time. She's not willing to wake up at 4 in the morning, so I make it for me, my wife, and her. I make me and my wife eggs. She eats, goes back to bed. I eat, go to work. You know how it is. Gotta have some life, unfortunately. Today, worked out. Did shoulders and back because I'm cramming it all in. Doing real quick sets, 3 sets of 15. Very little break in between. I'm supersetting it, so I supersetted shoulders and back, which isn't a good combo, but unfortunately this is the way it worked out this week. Try not to do too much to begin with because I have a softball tournament this weekend, so I'm trying not to get too fatigued. Being 4 days into keto, man, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to feel when I play this weekend. I got some ketones. A buddy of mine that I was telling you about had a bag sitting at home that he's not using, so he gave it to me. I'm going to try it along with some lemon water with salt. I'm going to take that with me. I'm going to make 8 of them. Give me my wife through the weekend while we're out there playing. It's going to be about 100 degrees. We don't play till 11:30 on Saturday, so it'll be probably in the mid 90s, upper 90s by 11:30. This is what I'm blogging for. I don't know. I know right now I'm not getting very many views, but hopefully that'll pick up. I will blog or whatever you want to call this thing, video it. I'll speak to y'all, to all 3 of you. Probably Saturday from the tournament. Let you know how I'm feeling, let you know how I'm doing, how my performance is. I am down to 244 pounds as of today. Granted, it's water weight, but this part of the keto is the worst part because you get fatigued real easy. I got 3 games, at least 3 games Saturday, and at least 2 games on Sunday, so we'll see how that goes. See how my energy level is, how my power is. I'm considered a power hitter on the team. I play for Austin Classics. I live in Dallas-Fort Worth. Travel down south every time we want to play. They're 40-plus AAA team in GSL USA, but in SS USA we're majors, and that's what we're playing this weekend. Same as what we'll play in the World Tournament. So we'll see how we do against all the majors that show up for this tournament. But as I go through this, as my keto gets deeper into keto, and the more I work out and the more my body adjusts, we'll see how the performance comes back or lags off, see how the strength comes or goes. I'm not really worried about muscle mass. It'd be nice to be ripped and cut when I lose all the weight, but it is I am 46 years old, so whatever I get, I'll be happy. I just don't want to lose my power. I don't want to lose my strength. So if my strength stays the same and I lose muscle mass, but the strength is there, I don't care. If I can build muscle mass and keep the strength at the same time, that'll be fine. But I know I've got to work on losing it first, the weight. I am eating 23 to 2,600 calories a day. I'll probably be in the 2,700 range today. Fats are staying at 20 calories or below. I'm sorry, carbs are staying at 20 calories or below. The fats are staying somewhere around 214 to 230, I think is the highest I've gotten so far in the fats. And the proteins, 125 to 150, somewhere in that range. Hoping that helps me keep some strength up. I'm not feeling as fatigued as I did the other day. I did drink my BCAAs from BPI Sports. Don't know if I really should or not. At this point, we're not getting the vitamins in that we should because we haven't really eaten stuff yet that we need to. Like today, we're having cabbage. We're having sausage links rolled in cabbage. I don't know what else my wife is going to make with it. She's actually up and around making the food. She feels a little bit better today. She's been real weak. She ate some peanut butter and it seemed to liven her up a little bit. Hopefully one of these days I can get her on one of these videos, maybe this weekend. We got to travel down South Texas. We're going to Bryan, Texas, College Station, home of the Aggies. We're playing in the Aggie Land Classic. So this weekend will be a challenge for us because we didn't really prep to travel. Usually we take some bratwurst down there, cook them on the grill, eat some bratwurst. Of course, we usually have buns. This time there'll be no buns. There'll be bratwurst, maybe some cheese. We'll take some summer sausage and cheese with us. We got a big old block of cheese we can eat. Got a big old deal of summer sausage we can eat. We usually have some steaks. Other guys bring some steaks, some chicken breast. So it's usually a whole lot of meat to eat, so the meat won't be a problem. Vegetables, we may discuss it. We may take some salad, baby spinach, maybe some broccoli down to put in salads. Some grated cheese, put in salads so we can eat them and get the vegetables in while we're down there. It's kind of be hard to count macros while we're playing ball. This is kind of what I wanted. I wanted to see what it does. I want to live this diet. I don't want to just do it and stop it, do it and stop it. I want to be on it continuously and see what it does for us softball players, us senior softball players as they call us nowadays. If my performance doesn't go away, I'm good with it. You know, if it lags a little bit now, I know I can bring it back. I've done it before. Last time I did this, I did it in 3-month increments. I did lag power-wise a little bit, but I was also only getting 12 to 1,500 calories a day in too. So we'll see. My knees aren't hurting as bad as they were. I don't know if that's just coincidence or the lack of the getting out all the excess of fluids and inflammation out of your body. I don't think I've been in keto that long to affect it, considering I'm just shown to be in a small trace of it on the sticks. I did go through some headaches. I did go through a day of weakness, which last time I had keto flu, it lasted a day too. My fats are up, my salts are up this time. My salts are way up this time, so maybe that's helping me out a little bit. I'm drinking apple cider vinegar water with lemon juice, 8 ounces, two spoons of the apple cider vinegar, a spoon of lemon juice, mixing it up. Maybe try some stevia in it, see if that kind of sweetens it up a little bit. But it's not that bad. I wasn't near as bad as I thought it would be. My buddy Vince, like I said, he's the one that gave me the ketones. One of these days I'll try to see if we can get a better way of video on it, sit down and talk and see what he's doing, because that dude has dove deep into keto, did a lot of research. The way he eats is absolutely insane. It's awesome. Like, he sent me a picture today of a big old fat pork chop with some green beans and mushrooms. Green beans and mushrooms. I'm not big on the mushrooms, but hey, I'm not big on broccoli and cauliflower either, but I'm eating it. But his meals are always like that. They always look good. No matter if I like the food or not, they look good. So maybe I can, one of these days, sit down with him on a Saturday and pick his brain if my views start getting higher. I know I'm not being seen by many, but hey, if some softball players see this thing and y'all want to come out and talk, ask away. I'll be more than happy to tell you what I'm doing. I'm not a professional nutritionist, not a doctor. I'm a measly master electrician that works for a school district and decided to do something for his health. A lot of research, a lot of videos watched, a lot of doctors watched, a lot of pulling things up on the internet, reading them, studying it, studying the fat loss to muscle mass, trying to keep all that up. I mean, I've done my research, my wife's done hers, my buddy has done his. I'm picking his brain constantly on what to do, how to eat. He picks mine too as well, but he's surpassed me a little bit, so I'm picking his more than anything. He went to the Keto Con and learned a lot. That's where that ketone's from, is Keto Con. There's another one I'm going to buy, just not this go around, to help me with softball. They had ketones into it. Buy me some electrolyte stuff to help me with that too. So, but maybe I can get a picture of our food, put it on this video, and then go from there. Thank you for whoever watches it. Thank you for listening. Till next time.